We're off to go get some breakfast this morning at a place called Mokka. Mokka Coffee. Apparently it has really good waffles. I don't know what he's doing in the background.
Waffle dance.
Yeah, we're very excited, very hungry. Coffee's down. Trying to jack my mocha? Okay. Wow, these are beautiful. You excited?
Ready? Delicious. Best mocha in the world.
Perfectly crispy.
Mm-hmm.
And really fluffy.
Yes.
It's waffle perfection.
And the mocha.
And the mocha is great. It's
Sweet.
It's not overly sweet. It mostly just has like a good chocolate taste.
Good.
You gotta dig it.
This cream is perfection.
Hello, kitten. Hi. Oh, kitty. Hi.
Alright. What are we doing right now?
So we're going to go try shark. When we went out with some people we met at the hostel, they took us to this place called Icelandic Craft Bar, and there was this combination for a shot of Brennivin and the fermented shark called hakka. And it's the best deal I've found so far. I definitely want to try the shark, but it tends to be around like $15 for like a whole fat container of it. So yeah, we're about to go try this. Last time we were there, they didn't have it, they ran out. So I ended up just asking the bartender about shark, and I asked him if he liked it, and he says it's a very distinct flavor, and a lot of people describe it as the consistency of cheese, which is interesting. And he described that the way that they used to prepare the shark was because the shark is actually poisonous. So they ferment it to get rid of the poison, and then they would, just to be safe, follow it with a shot of Brennivin to neutralize anything that might be left over. So we're about to go try that, and my stomach is already in knots because I've just heard so much about this thing. So hopefully I can stomach it. Who knows, it might even be my new favorite interesting snack. Come on.
Hi, how are you doing today?
Did your grandpa like it?
Like I said, he didn't eat anything else.
Oh, really? Interesting.
It is a delicacy. Something that you eat yourself to be full.
Yeah.
It's more like in between. You know, like when you're driving in a car long distance, with all the windows down and the AC in the highest, and you're doing this. Yes.
Ooh, it is very potent.
Yes, like crunchies.
You guys are super brave.
There you go.
Gotta do it.
Alright, it's rolling.
Alrighty. Okay, so what you're gonna do, you're gonna put the bites, you're gonna chew it 5 to 10 times to really savor all the flavors of the ocean, you know, get all the culture in your mouth. And then when you're done, you're gonna look at each other really angry, like you just stole, you know, he stole your last toothpaste. So really give him like a bad look, and then you're gonna say skål, it's S-K-O-L. Skål. And you're gonna skål, that's cheers, and you're gonna drink it down. Okay. Are you ready for this? Yeah, let's go be Vikings and Valkyries. Go ahead, put it in your mouth.
Okay.
Cheers.
Yum, 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 yum. Oh, she's loving this. There you go. And then you're gonna say skål.
I can't follow it.
No, you have to swallow it with a drink. Okay. So say skål.
Skål.
Yes. Beautiful. Congratulations, you're officially a Valkyrie Vikings. How did you like it?
Thank you. It was not bad.
It was good, right? Like I say, it's like my grandfather's kisses.
It tastes like fish. It tastes like fish.
Yeah.
It is very like cheese.
Is it cheesy, French cheesy?
Very cheesy.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like sushi. No different from sushi.
Oof, guys, you smell awful.
Yeah?
He was like, I don't know if I'm gonna eat it. No, he gets it and he's like, bring it.
I ate the bigger chunk too.
There you go.
For the record.
Oh my gosh.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Do it.
Well, yeah, I can get that one.
Ketchup and remoulade. Yep. Nej, det räcker. Okej, tack för det. There you are. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes. That's time.
It looks really nice. That's pretty cool. Hello.
It's been about an hour since I had it. We had a hot dog. I had 2, and it has a, it's kind of, the taste is kind of making a comeback. So hopefully that might help with.
I don't taste it, but I had the smaller piece, so I think
I had a big one.
he had like a large chunk. Mine was a little tiny piece.
How licoricey does it taste?
Only a smidge, and I think the licorice does really complement the taste of coffee as well.
They love it here.
Yeah, everything is lacquerose. Lacquerose chocolate, something lacquerose, lacquerose coffee. We tried shark today. We went to Icelandic Craft Bar, that place that our friend recommended to us, and the guy that gave it to us was really, really cool. And he sort of explained that it's a very special food. When he opened the container with the shark in it, he said it reminded him of his grandfather's kisses, which was really funny. When we tried it, I definitely gagged. I think I'm coming to realize that I'm a texture person, meaning that I think textures can sometimes make me gag. The taste of the shark wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. It definitely had this strong fishy taste, and it kind of like hung in the back of your mouth a little bit afterwards. Shot of Brenniman definitely helped that, but when I put it in my mouth, it just sort of like, the taste sort of opened up. It wasn't like rotten tasting to me or anything like that. This guy actually came up before we took the bite, and he came up and he's like, so is this their traditional recipe? And went on to ask if there was human pee in it. And this is a sort of an urban legend that like they put it in a hole and they pee on it. And I actually heard this too, and that made me super, super nervous to try it. And I was like, what? And so I finally just, I mean, when you do some digging and you look on the internet, you'll find articles about like, there's no pee in it. Icelandic people have been eating it for a long time. So the guy serving us was like, no. But yeah, Jason was a champion. He took the bigger piece. Initially, he was like, I'm not gonna try shark. And then we got there and the guy was so nice that Jason was like, why not? When in Iceland. He took the larger chunk and he didn't wince at all. He was just like, okay. Pretty proud of him. Now I can add that to my list of adventurous foods I've tried. But I mean,
He's a nice guy.
thank you.
What we got here?
We've got some salmon with avocado and kimchi sauce. So I'm gonna get like a little piece of avocado on top, a little bit of the greens. Oh yeah. Get in here. What?
It's Lauren Dog! In this segment of Bloggenschnagen.
Alright, what did you think of the sushi?
The sushi was by far the best I ever had. Pretty good value, I'd say.
Yeah, it was about like $32, I think, for like 15 pieces, I think. And we also got salmon tartare, but in like a kimchi juice with avocados and
Probably the tastiest and the freshest thing
yeah.
that we had this entire trip. It was just really good.
Yeah. Texture of the salmon was incredible. I kind of just like would take a good chunk and kind of just like hold it in my mouth until it just like kind of fell apart. You could kind of feel the oil sort of just, it seems like a strange thing to want to try in Iceland. Like, it's cold and it's not a native food, but
if you think about it,
the quality.
Japan, a volcanic island, and so is Iceland. I'm no scientist, but that is a theory that maybe there's a correlation there between
maybe
why it's so good
Icelanders
here.
are the Japanese of the north. Sushi was a win. Sushi was a mega win.
Yeah.
And even the miso had like chunks of salmon in it. Like, what?
Yeah. A bit of more saltiness, natural saltiness from the fish.
And just like the oils from it just kind of balance the miso nicely.
It's just good. Everything about that was just a really good experience and worth that price. It wasn't much different from what we used to pay, what we pay in Oregon.